Hello, BSG. This will be my submission for SuperLiminal All Collectibles category. We start off with resetting our collectibles and hopping into the game. So, timer starts as soon as we go through this door in 3, 2, 1. So we start off with one of the hardest glitches in the category. Let me try to set it up real quick. So we have to turn the spawn around. We have to line this up in the middle of a specific line here. Oh, here. And we missed it. Try that again. Think that was it? Yeah, that was it. So, I made that pawn so big that I was sticking out of the pawn while the pawn was the pawn was sticking out of the ceiling while I was stuck in the pawn. So the game tried to force me out of it on top, but since I was so high up, the game launched me so high, and with the lineup I got launched onto this ledge, grabbed the first collectible. We're gonna do the rest of the level glitchless. So SuperLiminal is a puzzle-like game. I'm gonna do some puzzles. The all collectibles category, like the name suggests, we have to grab all the collectibles. All the collectibles consist of the pawn you just saw. There's our fire alarms, there are fire extinguishers. There's some star signs we have to grab, and some blueprints. Let me reset this real quick. So we start out in this first level. The first level is, there's not a lot going on, so I can just yap over it. So every level has its own gimmick. The first level is basically more of a tutorial thing where we do learn like the basic movement and stuff. Do some bunny hopping here. And next up, and every level after this has like a gimmick going for it. So we will get over them when we get there. So this was first level. Up to optical as an optical illusion. The gimmick of this level is everything in the level is optical illusion. If you play it casually, you will get turned around a lot. I can totally recommend playing this game casually. It's a really fun game to pick up. We will be skipping, like, we won't be seeing a lot of the illusions since we skipping most of it. It is the level with I think the most collectibles, or close to the most collectibles. When you start running this category, the problem is not the timer. The problem is not the skips. It's the collectibles. You will miss collectibles. Here we do a jump where we go around over the edge. So start now with this blueprint and got out of that area. We're supposed to go out of the area, but we're supposed to do it resize the whole thing and stuff. It's a whole mess. This is way easier. Grab a collectible, line up here. Here the pop, that's the block spawning. We gotta use this block for a bit. First we're gonna use it to go into this window. Take it with us. Put it here. Do a box jump. So the box jump, you will see more during the run. Basically, when we're on top of something and we jump while grabbing and letting go, the game lets us make stuff grow. So we can use it to gain a little bit more height. Here I'm gonna set up next glitch. See if we can do it. Take some time doing it. This looks about right. Yep, we got it. So basically what happened there was about the same as what happened in the very beginning of the game. We used that door. We made the door really big and clipped ourselves inside of it, so the game tried to force us out. Also, here's our first star sign. It's a table. So the door tried to clip us out. But since the door was not bigger than the room, it would just shoot us up against the ceiling, which gave us enough height to get onto that platform there. We grab this box, resize it, go onto the box. We lose the box? Okay, well. We do a box jump, go into this window, grab the collectible, reuse this box for another jump, and here we do another launch. And we missed it. This is one of the harder launches in the game. Like you saw, it looked like I was on the line, but still it... Yeah, okay, we got it. So, now we're top of the vent, grab the collectible. So this room has a bit of a sequence going on for it. So we grab the moon, drop the moon, collectible, 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 grab this exit. We're not gonna go out of the level yet. A bit smaller. And we use the exit to box jump a bit. So we can get out of the window, take the exit with us, because we don't want to walk back. So with the resizing of the door, we try to make it ourselves as big as possible, still fit through the door, because the bigger we are, the bigger our legs are, the faster we go. So this was optical for ya. Next up we have cubism. It's for almost every level starts out in this office. This it's part of the whole dream, going deeper into the dream shenanigan. Start off here by going into the star sign. First star sign was a table. The second star sign is a cup to put on the table. So here we have a bit of walking simulator, taking a drink. So in the next room we're supposed to find a hidden block, resize the thing, use it to climb on a ledge. But why should you do something the hard way if you can just use this ball and miss the jump and jump? There's a collectible on top of here, see if we can grab the one. Nope. Got it. That was the audio cue. Take this block with us for the next major glitch. Grab some collectibles along the way. We're gonna abuse the fact that the game thinks he can ledge grab this window and he forces out of the wall. Take the box with us so we can do the box jump here and grab this collectible. Let's skip like 3 or 4 rooms. We go up here. Grab a couple more collectibles. Next up is a sliding puzzle. Puzzles are always easy when you know the solution. Grab the cube, make it a bit of a ramp for us. Into this hole. And we're back at the pole in the beginning. which we missed the jump again. Hello, game? So just as at the beginning, we start in the middle in the office. We always end up in this elevator hallway. So that was cubism. Next level will be blackout. The gimmick of blackout is everything is in the dark. We have to do some puzzling in the dark. We're gonna try and skip most of it. Be warned, there is a flashing light warning in this level. I will call it out as soon as we're close to it. It'll take a bit. First, we're gonna grab a star sign. So we started out with a table, a cup. Next up, we have the cheese. So there we reset level because the game time's in-game time. And since we can walk inside of loading screens, we can abuse that fact and save like 2 seconds. At the end of this hallway, there's a flickering light. It would go up until the next hallway, so be warned. Okay, that was the flickering lights. So the game doesn't allow us to take items with us through these translucent doors. But if we run against it, the game, we force them out anyways. Try and grab it, put it straight up, otherwise it won't lurk. Here we do some walking in the dark. And do the same thing again. Yes, okay. We took it with us. And here we're gonna try and set up the same thing we did with the door in the earlier in the game. So we try to make it really big. Nope, not yet. Hello, game? Oh no. Just one more try. Should be it. Okay, that's it. Bit iffy, but we did it. So here we jump and let go. The game will launch us all the way up. This will skip like 2 or 3 rooms. The fire extinguisher was a bit awkward, so we lost a bit of time there. See if this will work then. Grab this light. Collectible. So we made the light super big, so the game is like confused what it's supposed to do with the light. So it lights up everything. And sometimes it makes us too big and will force us out of the level instead of up the block. So let's try that again. And does the... Okay, let's go for backup struts, because this ain't gonna work now. use the sign to go onto this box. Use the sign to go onto the next box. So what was supposed to happen was the sign was too big, so it didn't work. What's supposed to happen was it launches onto that platform, so we could grab that pawn like in one go without doing the whole jumping sequence. Sometimes the sign just gets a bit too big, and then that happens, and it's normally a reset. So here we go into this corner, wiggle us in a bit, and then we should be able to grab a blueprint through the wall. A little bit of flashing lights when we click this generator. Here we grab the beans, resize the beans. Nutritional facts for beans. And we're gonna abuse the fact again that the game launches out of big stuff. We launch outside and grab this pawn. Generator, thank you. So the next level will be clone. The gimmick of clone is that we don't grab stuff, but we multiply stuff. So every time we think you try to grab, we'll just multiply into more items. You see, we have now a bunch of doors. I'm gonna grab this alarm, put it on top of there. Then use the fact that the game tried to launch us out of big stuff. Go onto the ceiling. It's a bit random how high we jump. Welcome in Smiley Hallway. Our cursor is a smiley now. Yippee! And it's gone. When we go past the fan, the volume will go up. Do some hopping in the dark. Climbing on here. Grab a collect. Yep, that works. And here we're gonna multiply this sign a bunch. Grab the checkpoint, go back up to the next star sign. You see checkpoint in the hallway. And this level is called Dollhouse. As you see, we don't start up in the office. We go into a movie theater first. With when you play this game with like surround headset, this piece of the level will mess you up. So here we have the chair to go with the table. These star signs, they're always the same spot, so we can just line up where we have to be. And we're back in the office. So this level is called Dollhouse. This level is all about resizing stuff, so we have to go deeper into the resize maze. First we resize this dollhouse, grab some collectibles along the way. Go here, make a lineup. Should be it. So the trick here is to be like precisely as big as as the doors the entire time. Because if we are too small, we lose a bunch of time during the run, and we don't want to do that. Because we're fast. The next level, the next room is Jenga room. We grab the fan, resize the fan with the door, then drop Jenga to grab the door that's on top of it. Grab the window, resize the window, in the window. As soon as we go to a translucent door, our size is back to 0, so we can just go in and out to grow bigger. And grab that collectible on top of there. Here at the end of the hallway, there's a bouncy castle we can grab. Yes. It's a door frame to resize it quickly. On the door frame, grab the blueprint and take the bouncy castle with us. So here we line up the bouncy castle with a specific line. So I can fail it and then it won't work. Okay, let's try that. This time it worked. So now we're inside that bouncy castle. And in the bouncy castle, we can grab the bouncy castle, so we can move ourselves, I suppose. And now we're at the other side of the map, where we just placed it. Here's another weird glitch. I have to focus up a little bit. Missed it. Start again. Okay, that's better. Grab the other half where we just were. This is the size that we can walk into. Yep. Then we're gonna resize this with somewhere around there, and then we should be able to see the blueprint. Grab the house. Resize it so we can fit through. And that's Dollhouse. As you can see, Dollhouse is like really confusing with all the resize and stuff. So at this point, we're so far in the dream that we have no clue where we are anymore. So now we're in laboratory. Laboratory, we start out in a different hallway where we have to do 2 audio skips. See if we can hit them both, because they're both. The first one is a bit janky. So on the line along the pillar there's an audio cue. As long as we're jump over it, we should be able to skip it. Think we got it. Oh. Resized again, hop on again. We should be able to hit the megaphone, and that's the second audio cue we skipped. But so here we are. We have to wait until this piece of dialogue stops. So complementary parkour. So in the next piece we have to do a sequence where we have to click alarm clocks. There's a couple of lineups we do to click them as fast as possible when we skip on in. That's one. Back in the office. There's the alarm. Line up with the avocado. Back into the office. Line up with the chair. Go out. That's the alarm. There's a collectible here. Like, if we forget this, we lose the entire run because the reset is so long. And here we go into the window. And here's a big walking sequence with a lot of collectibles. Into the hallway, and the hallway falls over. There's this glitch. I hit it 50% of the time, so let's hope we get it. Nope, we didn't get it. It's a bit RNG-ish. We should be fine. The backup. Okay. What's supposed to happen is the door should have launched us on top of that entrance. It saves you like 5-6 seconds. As you can see, like, not all of the glitches are really consistent in this category, so when I submit it, I'll add a bunch of time on top of it just for like the consistency of it. Also, I haven't been running this category for super long, so all the backups are also not like in there. Here I have to do a little sequence which I have to focus on. Okay, that's good. Here we're gonna see another type of jump. The principle is the same. We're gonna try and clip ourselves into an item, but in a different way. Try it again. Put it against the wall, run into it, click it, and it will launch you up. So here's the impossible jump. Okay, it is impossible. So there's like a... It's basically frame perfect. If you go hit that, you can grab that ledge, but yeah, near impossible. Resize it, lose it, try it again. Okay, we hit it. Here's a collectible here. Drop down. Up to blueprint. Here we take the cube with us for the next star sign. Is there a reason? No, definitely not, but it's fun. We can take it with us. The only reason we do this is so we can start resizing it when we're walking. Saves us like half a second if everything goes right. have to turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay. Always forget this collectible. So here I have to do another sequence which I have to focus on. Give me a sec. Right, right, left, right, left, right, right. So there's like 2 or 3 ways you can do that maze. If you do it any other way, like if you get lost there, you lose like 10 minutes or something. I think we have to line up here-ish. Yep. Do some parkour.